Hello beans, or no beans, or furries, or scalies, or however you want to identify. Welcome to an introduction video for some tips and tricks of modding. My name is Rav, your friendly neighborhood button guide, and I am here to share with you some simple modding tricks. But first, let me say, what I'm about to explain to you is mostly going to be for Filth Stream. Since every streamer is different with how you want to mod, I'm just using Filth as an example. This is a tutorial of basics and nothing to do with adding commands to bots such as Nightbot. With that being said, let's get started. For the background of Filth, they are a lovable stinky bean who has a big heart, even if they don't want to admit it. But with that kindness can come some trolls. Their chat moves a little quickly, which isn't a bad thing unless you are me, who is a slow reader. But fear not, I am here to show you where to go if you want to see what people have said in the past, or just look at individuals' words. Our community can be rambunctious at times, and never in a bad way, but you still get the occasional trolls and people thinking it's okay to make some not-so-tasteful jokes that are against Twitch's TOS. So, where we are right now is we're on the viewing page of a regular Twitch viewer, and there's nothing wrong with being here. You can actually do a lot of modding from here if you so desire, but it's not exactly the most effective since you can't see all of the buttons that you can if you were to be, let's say, in the mod view. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how do I get to the mod view? There's still a lot of people who don't really know how to get there. I have had people come to me and be all like, there's a mod view? What the hell are you talking about, Rav? Like, there's a sword that's not right here because that's your chat identity. That's right here. Mod view. Though some people don't want to go to mod view because it can be a little bit cluttery. But in mod view, it's actually more simple than people think. So I'm going to get there. I'm going to wait for it to load. I understand that Filth is offline. Please, thank you. Okay. So here we are in mod view. I was going to record this video at another time, and I accidentally clicked some things that maybe wasn't so great to click. But let's go through each little thing on mod view. And then we'll go back to a regular person's view for maybe some shortcuts for modding. For me, I like to personally stay on regular view for the reason of looking at someone's profile to see whether or not they have like some followers or to see if they are a streamer, and how you can tell usually if they have a certain amount of followers. But you can also just click on their profile and see if they've done any videos recently or like in the past, but not so distant past. I would say probably up to a couple of months. Anyways, let's go through each section of the mod view. Here, right here, this is where session is. It says offline. Active mods, it's me, Devman, and look, it's Nightbot, just sitting there chilling. Activity feed, we have some people who've actually been followed recently, Filth, and some of the some of the names are interesting, but we have the whisper section. We have rewards queue, which I think this is actually really interesting because when you just click on it regularly, you see really nothing but, this is the most recent award. Here we'll make an example of, I'll do a yeet. Even though Filth isn't here, I still just want the reward to be there. There's the yeet, but if you click on the three dots and you do a pop out, you can actually see each reward is actually sectioned off, and it makes it look a little bit neater. You can have that popped out and you can just hit minimize, so that way it goes into your bar, and you can just click, complete all at the end of stream. Then we have some suspicious activities, which apparently this is new and I have yet to read it. Users in this list are probably flagged because of oh, okay. So it's when you go and flag someone for suspicious activity or because they were manually added by mods, you can monitor what they say here. Okay, so if you were to tag individuals for suspicious activity, like for instance, I can't really tag Devman, but I actually did that recently with like a trock star. Almost sounds like a track star, but I've recently did that with a trock star, and I guess if you do that, it'll be over here, and you can monitor each little thing that they say. Like if I were to do it for painfulest, they haven't actually said anything in chat. But say they said something that sounded really on the edge of not being okay, such as some inappropriate, explicit jokes. I'm going to monitor them. Okay, so I'm monitoring them, and they would appear over here, but I don't know why they aren't. Invasion settings. Ooh, actually, you know what? Oh. See, now I'm starting to learn something new. Ban evasion detection. Ban evasion detection uses a machine learning to detect potential. Interesting. So I guess this is if monitoring restricted. Okay. But they probably, in all honesty, have to say something in order for it to actually just pop up here. But I am going to stop monitoring them because they honestly haven't even done anything wrong. We're going to now exit out of that. And over here we have some unban requests, which we do have one. We banned someone recently for making some rape jokes that are not in the best for this community, because rape jokes are not funny, nor are some of the other things that they said are funny. Now here's a cool thing that you can do while you're over here. You can make a note to other mods of the reason why they were banned, the reason why they were put in timeout, the reason why that they shouldn't be unbanned. Or maybe a mod would say, oh no, they need to be unbanned. But anyways, you can make a note by clicking on the unban request and then going over here to where the sword is, view mod comments. I already made a comment of, this person has made inappropriate comments and jokes about rape. And if you want to see, everything that they said, here is a full list. You can click load previous, or even better, you can click the pop-out setting, and you can have everything that they said right at the tip of your fingers. And you can't see the pop-out setting, you can't see the pop-out thing right now, but hold on. Let's see if I can actually get this to work. When you have it popped out, let's see. Another window capture. Wonder if I can have two going at the same time. I'm gonna go here. Oh, yeah. So like right here, when you click the pop-out section, you can view everything that have said. And to be honest, well, we don't want to unban this person because of the inappropriate things that they said. So we're going to click deny. And the reason being, you have made, or I should say they have made inappropriate, how does one spell inappropriate? I suck at spelling, and that's why we have spell check. They've made inappropriate jokes and comments that do not sit well with this community. As I spell community wrong. Step it. Send the deny. Okay. And then with that, we're going to hop back over to here. And that pop out. Okay. And after you go through the unban quests, we also have predictions over here, which is just a one-click button. You click Start Prediction, and you can decide what prediction we want to do, as in, like, you can type out things, but you have to be careful of what you type out because Twitch won't allow you to make the prediction if it contains words such as kill, knife, gun, shoot, and just basically words like that. Again, apparently it's against Twitch TOS, but you can work around that, such as saying instead of, I think it's like knife fight, or like stab. They won't let you say stab. You can say like night fight or whatever. You can work around those. And then we have over here, which is just general chat, we have mod actions that have been taken in the past, such as, deleting things that people have said, what other mods have done, such as what I just did, like monitoring someone. Other people can see that, I do believe. And then we have over here, which is like users in chat and channel actions. Now, one of the reasons why I say it's better to be really in mod view when you're on Phil's stream is because you have access to buttons such as subscriber only chat, just one click away, emote only chat, follower only chat, slow mode, etc. There's block terms too that you can view, and you can probably add some if you can think of any that come up. And then review requests queue, which again, it's just the pop-out version of... Here, I'll show you. No, not that. As I'm trying to, look through, I think I have to exit out that. Save. Okay. And then... Was it this? Yeah. Okay. So for instance, this pop out right here has come from the followers. No, I'm sorry, not followers only chat. Review request queue, which is basically the pop out version of looking at the activity that has happened. And like I said, it is organized nicely in the order of the activities that you can do on Phil's stream. Okay, and we're going to go back now to the mod view. And you can look at recent raids as well. Hey, there hasn't been any recent raids as of late, which that's okay. And then from there, you can look at users in chat. And from here, this is where you can start looking at individual conversations. For instance, Devman, who's another wonderful mod in this chat, our very friendly, feathery neighborhood duck, who's one of the most wholesome people there is. So I want to see really everything that Devman has said. And I don't want to view it in this small little box right here. I want it to be right in front of my eyes. You would literally click the three dots and you click pop out, so you can view everything that Devman has said over into the past. And I think that was my cat scratching at the door. Anyways, and some other simple things to, like, for instance, if you don't know how to shout someone out, even though I said I wasn't really going to go over commands for like Nightbot, I'll go over maybe some simple commands that you can use as a mod. And one of those would be to shout out other streamers, such as, we're going to use Devin as an example. Yeah. I thought I could just type in his name and it'd be right there that I can click on. Wow, it went 3 times what I said. I don't know why it did that. I just realized that too in the chat. So I'm going to shout out Devin. And that's one of the things that mods can do that other normal Twitch viewers can't, is shout out other people, other streamers who are also very nice people. And from there, that's basically everything that you really need to know about ModView. And you're probably also wondering, hey, how do I make things like polls? Here we go. You just hit slash, and you can see all the things that you can do for like channel management that only mods really can do, such as my scroller stop. Okay, such as I want to ban X person because of this reason. You can make it very simple that way. Or you can click on them and say ban. There's a lot of things that you can do that work for each individual person when it comes to banning or unbanning, or doing predictions, or doing emote only, on or off. But here, you can also make polls. So if you do slash poll, you can make a simple poll. You type in whatever question, and you just do two to 5 options that they can choose. Around here, we kind of like to do silly polls, but when it comes down to it, we do also do the serious polls. And sometimes Filth might ask you, hey, can you do a knife fight between this person and this person? Which, what we do then is that we would make a poll, and viewers get to choose who actually wins. Now, I like to be the troll that I am, and I like to let people have additional votes. And I like to do maybe like 100 points per vote, Stimpy garbage points, or just like 1 bit. And the reason why I like to actually do this is that some people, they might just have some extra bits, but they just don't want to throw them in chat. So, they can throw them in a poll if they want. It gives people a lot of options to use their Stimpy garbage or to use their bits. Instead of just throwing them in chat, they can throw them into a poll, but it still goes to the streamer, which is nice. And let's see, what else can I go over? And from here, you can also choose to end the poll. You can also monitor users from here. You can time out people. And to be honest, how I've done this is I've done time out, and we're going to say devmin 52D just for a minute. Or do I do add? I probably do add devmin 52D. And we say 30 or 60 or 120, not 6,120 or 120 or 180. And what that is that's not minutes. Those are seconds. How many seconds do you want to time out that person? Sometimes people just want to time out that person for 10 seconds to give them a warning, or 30 seconds for the fact that they need to go chill out, or for 2 minutes because you're being a trolling asshole and you deserve to be in timeout. But we would never want to time out Devmin, though. I'm just using him as an example. I mean, today he's been such a bad duck. He's been quacking too much, so I want to make him stop quacking for 30 seconds and tell him to knock it off. And I think, with that being said, I think I've gone over everything that I need to go over. Because you can also do the slash in regular Twitch view and you'll get the same results here. You have, the predictions you can do here. You have the requests that instead of clicking on the Stimpy garbage points, you can just do slash requests. And I think it just opens it for you. No, it makes a pop-out page where you can just see all of the individual requests that people made. No, not that. I want to do slash. Thank you. What else can we do? Oh, yeah, we can restrict people from here. We can unrestrict them. We can make chat slow if you think that it's too many people and it's going by too fast. For, 3 seconds. Everyone has to wait 3 seconds before writing something. Before writing something, before sending something. And you can turn slow mode off. You can turn on only subscribers. You can time out someone. You can do unique chat, which prevents people from making duplicate messages. And you can look at a user profile information. But I would prefer to just do this in regular view, where I can just click on their profile and look at their look at how many people have followed them. And then what regular Twitch viewers see is that they see a block, unblock, color, gift, and they can give, specific subs, the help, if they want to talk in third person, if they want to see a list of the moderators or VIPs, or if they want to vote on an active poll. And I think that's it. Besides, AutoMod queue, which that's very simple to explain. AutoMod is a bot that will catch inappropriate words that they see, and we can click whether or not to say that's okay to say. It's just a cuss word, to no, that's not okay to say, because guess what? That's not cool to say things like that. And if someone does say something that's very inappropriate, you can choose to monitor them. And that's it. That's the whole explanation of everything that I can give to you. Besides, having the stream on a different pop-out. You can have stream info shown. You can have chat on different pop-out. You can... From here, you can see deleted messages, but I think you have to have better TV to see it. I could be wrong. You can choose if you want chat to slow down or stop because you're scrolling up trying to find what things were said. And... okay. I'm also going over everything to make sure I have covered everything. And I think I have. We can go back to the channel page. Thank you for listening in, and I hope you have a good day. And if there is any questions, don't be afraid to send them my way. I'm not afraid to answer them, and we also have a bunch of other mods too that aren't afraid to answer said questions and are probably a little bit more knowledgeable than me when it comes to things like this. And yeah, that's it now. Bye, everyone.